Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee has rejected a request by Chief Afe Babalola Elsan's law firm, Emmanuel Chambers, to revoke the law practicing license of controversial lawyer and author Tomilola Titus Farotimi, also known as Dele Farotimi, over allegations of criminal defamation and professional misconduct. Farotimi was brought before the Lpdc based on a petition authored by Mr. Ola Faro, a lawyer in Emmanuel Chambers. The petition alleged that Farotimi, in his book Nigeria and Criminal Justice System, made defamatory statements against the Supreme Court and the legal profession. The book reportedly referenced suit number SC-146-2006 between Major Muritala Badamosi Eletu and His Royal Highness Oba Tijani Akinloye and others, claiming corruption, bribery, and other unethical practices involving judicial officers and the legal community. The petition accused Farotimi of distorting case facts, disrespecting fellow lawyers, and engaging in actions that obstructed justice for personal gain. Emmanuel Chambers claimed that Farotimi's book violated several sections of the Rules of Professional Conduct for Legal Practitioners 2023 and requested that his name be struck off the roll of legal practitioners. The Lpdc report stated, the publication is an intellectual property and not a conduct or action committed while practicing as a legal practitioner. All aggrieved parties who find the publication defamatory should ventilate their grievances through the legal courts. Lpdc Chairman Justice Isaac Usman Bello affirms that the petition could not be granted due to jurisdictional limitations. I'm aware that both of you have been following the case of Dele Farotimi and Afe Babalola about the character defamation. But quickly, with time not on our side, I'd love to get your thoughts, Comrade Oscar. What do you have to say about this?
Well, it's always the case of Nigerians trying to face shadow and then leaving its priority, because I'm quite sure that the book launch or the book presentation of Farotimi was not supposed to be aiming at Mr. President, looking at himself. You see, this whole thing has political undertone. And even when our lawyers have decided to think that this is the best time they can always practice their profession, in 2023, you actually supported even the lawyers that noticed in their polling unit that knew that there was no election, was in court supporting that there was election and gave victory to someone that do not win an election. We are aware that Peter Obi was the person that won Nigeria presidency.
According to elections, we are not aware about that.
Well, according to Mahmoud, who is suffering stroke somewhere, according to Mahmoud, who is suffering from it, what it costs Nigerians, according to Mahmoud, that is facing what the gods has placed on him, according to Mahmoud, that is suffering what will suffer him till when he will not know when he will recover. He is the one that declared Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a winner. But according to Nigerians that voted, according to Nigerians that voted, Nigerians voted, even Mr. President said it on national TV that he knew that Nigerians didn't vote for him. Didn't you hear the statement? Are you not a presenter? Did you come across the statement where Mr. President admitted that he knew that Nigeria did not vote for him, and he also admitted that he bought the vote? Are you not aware? Did Mr. President say it on national TV? Are you not aware? So how did he become the president? If he admitted that he bought the vote, if he admitted that he did not, if he admitted that he was not voted for, how did he become Nigeria's next president?
Peacefully.
No, how did he become Nigeria's president?
Yes, we would have discussed about that.
Now,
well, because we do not have time on our side, I wanted to get your thoughts about this character defamation.
What I'm saying is that they are facing shadows.
Farotimi and Afe Babalola. Do you think that Dele actually denied that he did not defame Afe Babalola? Do you think he defamed him in his book that he titled Justice System and Criminal Justice System?
What he wrote about the Nigeria Supreme Court, and what he wrote about the entire content in his book, it's correct. The entire content is okay, and he said nothing but the truth. He faced the facts in his book. So why are we going after the young man? If you're not comfortable with the content of his book, then change the system. And then see if people will not write a good one about your system. If you want the system to be changed, If you want the content of the book to be changed, then why don't you change the administrative system so that people can also write something good about the administrative system?
Okay.
You don't expect someone that saw black to come back and say what he saw was white. The man saw black and wrote that he saw black. So now you want to tell me that someone that sat down, a Nigerian, someone that lives in Nigeria, an average Nigerian, just like I am, can tell you that we are facing hardship in this country, and you want to tell me that we are enjoying. Why do you want me to tell you that we are enjoying when we know we are suffering? Why do you want me to admit that there is no hardship when you know that there is hardship? Why do you want me to tell you that there is no hellfire in Nigeria when we are facing hellfire already? So what are you saying? So the content of the book is nothing but correct.
Okay, so you agree with Dele. Quickly, let me hold your thoughts on that. We do not have time on our side, like I said earlier. I'd love to get your thoughts, Mufasa. Do you agree with what Comrade Oscar has said about Dele writing the right thing he made, the statements he made about the justice system?
A very quick one. I want to commend the Legal Practitioner Disciplinary Council for showing that they cannot be swayed by the bourgeoisie and the aristocrat, because if you allege that somebody has defamed you, you must prove beyond reasonable doubt that the person has actually done so. I said before that Dele is not the only person who has written a book and who has called out certain individuals in his book. I know of a book written by I think the former spokesperson of former President Musa Yar'Adua, blessed memory, Power, Politics and Death. He made mention of certain names. Even the former President Olusegun Obasanjo wrote a book, My Watch, and certain names were mentioned. So by claiming that somebody defamed you, it's not enough for you to treat the person like a criminal. We have, system in place in this country where the poor does not seem to get, the fair treatment of the law. When you begin to treat somebody like he's a terrorist or a criminal, whereas he has not been proven to be so by any court of competent jurisdiction, it is wrong. So for that singular reason, I think anybody who feels that he's not happy with the claim of the gentleman, he has said that he's not going to, withdraw anything he has written in that book. So you go to court and prove your point. If he has defamed you, then let the law take its course. But when you begin to act as though you are oppressing the man because he's a common man, my sister, I mean, that is completely unacceptable by me.
All right, thank you so much, Ndas. Thank you so much, guys. I really enjoyed your analysis, Comrade Oscar. Thank you so much for coming.